Alright guys, so the small rune pouch, if you buy this, costs 1.8 thousand DM points, and you'll be able to store 2 sets of your runes within it. So it's 2 stacks of 16,000 runes, so in total 32,000. But that's pretty cool. And obviously it says small rune pouch for a reason. Predictions and speculation is that the bounty hunter, when that's released, it'll allow you to purchase a larger pouch, and then you'll be able to stack another 2 sets or maybe 3 sets of runes in total, maybe up to 5 or so. And that'd be pretty cool. So that's what that does, and I'll definitely be working towards getting that potentially. I mean, I'm at 678 DM points at the moment, but one thing I will say is that I think the point system is a little bit too much. At the end of the day, you know, you get around, let's talk about how points work in the game from what we know, approximately 10 points a kill. The other factors that affect points are assists, kill streaks, and power-ups, and that's about all we know at the moment. I mean, if you get like 3 kills a game, you're only going to get around 34 points or so with the assists in there. So it's quite slow in terms of how many points you're going to get in terms of stacking them up in order to purchase these things. You're going to have to do a heck of a lot of DM matches. I mean, I've been on after work a couple of times here and there, but I know this guy, Pid, he's got over 15,000 points, but he's been doing about 6 hours a day, and that's 15,000. That would get him, you know, that would allow him to purchase pretty much everything in here, but you know, 6 hours a day is quite a lot. I think it'll take a bit of time to get that. So yeah, I mean, it's going to take some time to get your points up to purchase these things, and I think they should be a little bit more lenient for people, otherwise they're going to get really put off from doing it, especially when the rewards aren't incredible either. You know, they're not exactly amazing rewards, they're just kind of helpful. But yeah, this one is definitely good in terms of not just PvP situations, but also PvM. Ancient teleport tablets, really cool. Basically, once you unlock the facility to be able to buy or make these, you'll be able to make them yourself. If you complete, I think this is the love story quest or whatever. And when you make the tablet, you'll be able to assign what teleport you want to that tablet, and you'll be able to choose any of the ancient teleports from, you know, Padua to Gorok. And you've got all of them there, and you'll be able to allocate to the teletab which one you want. Supposedly, once you buy this, you'll then be able to buy them from the GE and use them from the GE as well. You've got the Revenant drop enhancer as well, increases your drops from Revenants. Ogre Flask, unlimited run energy probably. Preserved meat is a really interesting one. 300 DM points, you get 20 pieces of food. And their special effect is that it will reduce your adrenaline. Upon eating this food, it won't reduce your adrenaline as much when fighting something in, you know, when fighting a monster, when fighting an NPC. In PvP, food does not reduce your adrenaline anyway, and that was something which I didn't even know until I started PKing for the first time here with DM, and it's really, really interesting concept within PvP that actually, and it's really cool. But yeah, if you buy this, there's a chance that, or it won't reduce your adrenaline as much when eating it. Interesting, but again, 300 points, it's going to take you a long time just to get 20 pieces of that food, and really on the very highest tier of people in PvM situations will probably need it. Again, I think they should be a little bit more lenient with that potentially, but then would it be overpowered? Maybe. And therefore I think they've just put the points pretty high with only 20 pieces just to stop people from even using it really, and only those who really, really want to use it. A bit like when with the Status Warhammer, for example, so expensive, and when that was actually really good. I think it got nerfed recently. When that was really good, people used to use it, right? But only in maybe group situations like raids, and even then not many people used it unless you had dice. So interesting titles, again cosmetic, just to show that you've done a lot of DM. Might be pretty cool to get. Another really good cosmetic item is the Supreme Hunter's helmet, 3000 DM points, and I have no idea what that looks like. You know what, I might get this guy just to buy it for lols, because I'm pretty certain he's got like enough points to buy absolutely everything here. Alright, so I've just said, do you want to buy the 3000 helmet like a prat and wear it? So he's going to wear it for us guys. He's going to wear it for you guys to check it out, because I don't have 3000 points yet, and the only time I'm actually going to buy this helmet is if I have enough points when I've purchased everything else that I want to purchase. You know, my priority is this. So small rune pouch is my priority, 1.8 thousand points. I'm definitely just going to work towards getting that. You know, even if I didn't enjoy DM, I'd work towards getting it, but I actually do really enjoy DM right now, guys. Highly recommend. Keep going, persevere with it, learn PKing. It's really fun. Ancient teleport tablets. That won't be my next purchase, but if I like PKing when Bounty Hunter comes out, I don't know how far across the wilderness that's gonna, you know, be in terms of the perimeters of where you're gonna be finding people to fight. But again, that might come in handy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't kill Revenants really, so I'm not going to be getting that gear. By the way, that gear Again, that is one thing which I think they should lower the points way down for, because it's only tier 65 and casual players are going to be, you know, maybe wanting to use that armor, and therefore they're not risking their own value because this armor's untradeable. But 1.2 thousand points is kind of ridiculous. It really is. For tier 65 armor that only really casual to low level players are really going to be using, maybe people who are just starting out PvP at max combat, but either way you're going to get kind of wrecked with it because it's tier 65 anyway. But at least you're not risking anything, right? And you can just go in with fun. But if that's the whole point of it, then why is it 1.2 thousand points? Maybe lower that down a little bit, just balance that out. I'd love to see how many people who actually purchased this. Probably no one at the moment until Bounty Hunter comes out. Maybe that's what they're waiting for. Then they can have a look at the stats of how many people are actually purchasing this. But honestly, you know, you could work towards getting enough points for when Bounty Hunter is released. But even then, 1.2 thousand points. I would feel really bad losing so many points to that armor. I really would, you know, to buy it. Also, you know, I read up on these points as well over the past couple of days or so, and I was like, 1.2 thousand points, okay, that's pretty cool for, you know, it says 80 hybrid gloves here, and they give something like 200 LP bonus or something around that, but they're only equivalent, I think, to like tier 70 power and defense, which is really odd, but they are like a kind of hybrid type glove, hence why it gives you an LP bonus, but then it's like tier 70 power and defense or something, which seems pretty low. What makes it even worse is that you have to purchase all of these previous gloves to get that one. It's almost like the Barrows gloves concept in that quest where you had to get each glove before it in order to get up to the Barrows gloves, and it's very similar to that. And I mean, if you stack up all the points, it kind of gets a bit ridiculous again, and probably not even worth the actual points for that. Although, you know, you're not risking anything in terms of when you use them in Bounty Hunter, you wouldn't be risking it, but then I'm pretty certain you can lose them. They're untradeable. I'm not sure how it works upon death. Again, don't really think it's worth it. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Rewards aren't spectacular, but again, it's a risk-reward system. Deathmatch is a completely safe area. So, you know, as a pro and as a positive of this, you know, it's a completely safe area. You're not risking anything. It's just the time that it takes to actually get it. And therefore, the rewards aren't going to be incredible. When Bounty Hunter's released, that's when the rewards are really going to be something to look forward to, I think. And I hope, with an increased, you know, with a scaled up rune pouch and some other cool things hopefully to look forward to. I mean, there's some interesting concepts here. I just think the point system just needs balancing a little bit. There he is. Alright, here he is, guys. And it's a woman. I didn't realize he was a woman. Okay, so it's just thinking what outfit it goes with, I guess, if you're into fashionscape. So there you go. This is for those fashionscapers out there right now, where maybe you want to check out, you know, what this helmet could go with your outfits. Those are the gloves, by the way, the tier 80 gloves. Gloves look alright. Oh, I like the, if you look really closely, they've got a really nice bit of detail on there. Obviously, if you zoomed all the way out, you're not really going to see that, but really nice little bit of detail. Whoa, shit. Wrong. That was bad. That's bad. Alright, there we go. Yeah, not bad. Honestly, not bad. Decent helmet. Honestly, I do like the helmet. I actually do like it a lot. And I think with Bounty Hunter, they might release, let's say, body and legs as well to go with it, which will be even more prestigious. And then, you know, people might go out there, the PKs, the PvP amongst you guys might go out there and try and unlock this cosmetic outfit as a symbol of prestige amongst the PvP community. And I think that's pretty cool. Okay, overall, I guess it depends how good you are at this game in terms of, is it worth getting the tier 65 armor? If you're very good at the game, you can get around 100 to 150 points per game on average. If you're about average at the game, you're looking at maybe 60 points or 40 to 60 points a game. And then if you're bad at the game, by bad, I mean, you know, you come in bottom of the leaderboard, then, which, you know, you will if you're starting out PKing from scratch potentially, you're looking at maybe 20 points a game, and therefore it's going to take you a long time. I mean, if that tier 65, see, the very good PvPers out there are actually farming these sets potentially for Bounty Hunter, so they're not risking any actual body or leg armor, but it's supposed to be targeting at the casual people, and they're struggling in there at the moment with Deathmatch, so maybe they need to lower it down a little bit for those people. If they do that, though, then the pros obviously are going to be able to farm a lot of sets, so it's a balancing act. Also, highly recommended, guys, if you want more points, try and predict the spawns of the power-ups, go and get on them, and they will well, the power-ups always spawn in the same place because there's like a green beam in there in the deathmatch area. Try and learn the timing of when they're going to spawn. If you do, then you tag it and you're going to get more points. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.